Hey, River. Welcome back.
Hello.
Our final installment, and it'll be a much shorter video. We just couldn't shoehorn it in, and we know if we make 27-minute videos, as much as we think it's good stuff, you're never gonna listen or watch.
What?
I do want you to know on YouTube, you can watch us on 1 3/4 speed, which is very helpful.
Nice.
Yeah. Who do we got?
We've got the Samaritans.
What? Who are they?
Well, they're some people.
They are some people.
Okay. Go ahead.
Who are the Samaritans? The easiest way to think about them in Jesus' day, they are religious half-breeds. So if you remember the Boam brothers, Jeroboam and Rehoboam, Solomon's son and commander, when the kingdoms split after Solomon into the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Jerusalem was the center of the southern kingdom, and Samaria was the center of the northern kingdom.
Yep.
And so this is the start. So the easiest way to think about it is, as the Assyrians came in and did diaspora to the northern 10 tribes, a part of what they did was just mudblood everybody around, and they encouraged intermarrying, and they dispersed people all over the place. And so the bloodline was compromised. Some of those people came back over time. Some of those people remained. They didn't take everybody out of there. Sometimes they just brought and put a whole nation of other people, all, like all the houses around yours, and know that eventually your kids are going to hook up with their kids and down the bloodline. And so that was the way that they did that. So it's the result of Assyrian captivity. It's those that have returned. And then, as we just read in Ezra and Nehemiah, some of the Judeans who return intermarry with Canaanites. And some of those become Samaritans as well, as they're rejected from Jerusalem and kicked out. And so these are either people that were a part of the remaining piece of Assyrian captivity, or the people that have come out of exile slowly with intermarried people. Not primarily those out of exile, because those are primarily Judeans and they know where they came from. The Samaritans don't necessarily know where they came from. Yeah. They've lost any attachment to tribal affiliation. They just know there's something in them that's that. So Samaritans, essentially, when you read it in Scripture, I want you to be thinking ethnic diversity. These people look different. These people sound different. So in addition to just religious diversity, there is ethnic diversity that's cooked into that. So when you see Jesus' response, or when Jesus talks about the Samaritans, you need to be thinking, oh, this is crossing over diversity lines as well, because there's a number of times that Jesus is going to react in Samaria when he meets the woman at the well in John 4, and it says, oh, he had to go through Samaria. And you look at the map, and the truth is he did not have to go through Samaria. He chose to, and there's no self-respecting Jew that chooses to go through Samaria. You go around Samaria. You don't interact with this. These are, they're impure. And the way that they understand themselves to be Abraham's descendants, they believe that they are God's chosen people, but they believe that Samaria is where the center is supposed to be. And they have just a twisted bit of the Tanakh that they hold to. They hold to the first 5 books, similarly to the Sadducees, only hold to the first 5 books. They don't have the entire Tanakh. And so that's what I know about the Samaritans.
Yeah.
Is there anything we missed?
So I think you already said this, but just for clarity's sake, in thinking about the different stories that we're going to run into in the Gospels, just the kind of disdain for Samaritans.
Mm-hmm.
How did it become such a, was it just because
It's the exact same. That's a good question. Well, it's not just this half-breed piece,
Okay.
but breed the religious piece. It's a half-religious,
Okay.
which is primarily the part. Because we're using a thinking that's like, yeah, of course you're half Russian and half Dominican. We think of two nations. You have the deities of the Dominican Republic and the deities of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you put those together, you don't have true worship. And so it's not like, oh, your skin tone throws you off.
Mm-hmm.
It's you have some amalgamation, and we as God's people, we just can't deal with that piece. We separate ourselves from that.
Yeah.
And so there's this part of they're twisted in their theology.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they understand God has been intermingled and intermixed with other things. And the best thing to do is just avoid them altogether.
And so really, all 5 of the political leanings, the people within those would reject these
Absolutely.
people, right?
Yep. All of them agreed with disdain against the Samaritans.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. None of them are antithetical. I think that's the right word. None of them were kind to the Samaritans or hospitable to them. Because as God's people, you pursue purity. Now, the Sadducees thought so long as we keep the temple up and running, that's where God's going to come back. The sacrificial system is up. If we're offering sacrifices, surely grace covers, right? Like that's what the sacrifice does. So if the sacrifice covers the wrongdoing, we can do a little bit of wrong, the sacrifice is going to cover it, right? And the Pharisees said, no. It's actually people of the heart, right? And the negative response to Hellenism is, no, we actually become a people. Never mind that corrupt temple system. That's not going to do it. We become these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even in thinking about comparing like Samaritans to Herodians, like Herodians did more intermingling culturally. And because this was a religious intermingling, that's what made it.
Yep, exactly.
Completely unacceptable.
Which it's worth noting that the Herodians religiously intermingled also.
Yeah.
Right, as time goes, because it's nearly impossible to. Yeah. Don't be deceived. Bad company corrupts good character. Mm-hmm. And so you think that you can stay around it, but their value systems are rubbing up against your value system.
Yep.
And you think that they're going to get yours, but actually what happens is you get a little bit of theirs too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like we're ready to cook on this. I'm ready to go. There's so much good stuff that starts to happen, but there you have it.
Yep.
We're not scholars. We're not experts. We are your pastors. We love you. We want to help just share with you what we've found along the way that's going to be helpful to keep running in the background as you're reading, because it's a very different world that we're reading in. It reads differently. The narrative goes differently. And we're really excited to connect some dots.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we hit the pages of Matthew, some skills that we've been picking up along the way become immediately applicable and start to do all kinds of good things. So, yeah. We'll see you soon.